Define the points to remember during mooring operation on ships. Don't allow any extra crew member on the deck during mooring operation. Before planning the mooring operation, consider the weather condition by taking factors such as wind and current. All personnel involved with the mooring operation should be aware of the snapback zone and rope bight. Check all the equipment like mooring winch, drum, windlass involved in the mooring operation for any kind of problem. Check the tail of the mooring line. If the mooring wire line is provided with the tail, short length of synthetic fiber rope which are placed in the series with the vessel's winch mounted wire to decrease mooring line stiffness and thus to reduce peak line load and fatigue due to vessel motion. Ensure same size and material of the tails are used for all lines, same service like breast, spring and headlines. Only one line should be tended at a time during mooring operation. If this is not done, it may increase the load in the other tended lines. If two lines are tended together, it may lead to overloading and breakage. Keep a check on the mooring line load. Ensure that the allowable breaking load, if any mooring line does not increase 55% of its maximum breaking load. Avoid mixed mooring, and load on the mooring line must be checked continuously even after the mooring operation is over. If there is any change in the ship's blast condition, the line must be slacked or tightened accordingly. All the mooring line must be arranged as systematical as possible with the breast line. The breast line should be perpendicular to the longitudinal center line of the ship, and the spring line should be parallel to the longitudinal center line.